What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to Be the Fish. It is episode 5 of Chasing Hardware, and we have our next Hobie BOS event. Excuse me, we have a new friend here at home. Everyone meet Rizzo. He's just chilling here while I'm editing some episodes, and actually his favorite toy is a fishing pole. The fiance wanted a cat. So a little life update out of the way for you guys. We now have our first pet. But now back to what the video is about. We are heading down to Lake Chickamauga for our next Hobie BOS event and the next 2 episodes of Chasing Hardware. It's gonna be a hot one. It's gonna be 90 degrees, sun, looks like no wind all week. It's gonna make things really interesting, and I'm really excited because I love this place. And we are looking to have a good finish here because obviously we have the win on our belt. If you have not seen those videos yet from Lake Eufaula, click above right here to go watch how I won the Hobie BOS on Lake Eufaula. And we have a 48th place from Toledo Bend that we're trying to bump out here because we have Chickamauga, and then about a month after, in like mid to late July, we have our last Hobie BOS regular season event of the year on the Susquehanna River. And I want to have a good event here in Chickamauga to, try to get a top 20. That way, when it comes to Susky, we can try to do well there to keep bumping up our AOI standings. 48th place is no bueno, but a first place is very bueno. So let's go down, let's have some fun, let's see how we can do. We are already Tournament of Champions qualified, so there's not a lot of pressure. But just go down, have some fun, and see where we land. Let's go get on the road and get episode 5 of Chasing Hardware started. We'll see y'all in Tennessee. On the road to Lake Chickamauga for the next Hobie BOS event. And obviously you can see we're in a different vehicle right now. There is no more Nissan Sweets. The Nissan Sweets were traded in. We have ourselves a brand new 2022 Dodge Ram. And I'll give you guys the full walkthrough here in a bit when we stop for some food. But funny enough, you know what they say, there's always an issue with something new. Our air conditioner's not working, which is going to be very tough this week because the whole week is going to be 90 degrees. So it's going to be a windows down kind of week for us. I've had the windows cracked literally on the expressway this whole ride. But believe it or not, the miles per gallon on this thing with the Hobie in the back of the truck is better than when I was car topping with the Altima. But either way, we got 6 hours left until we are at my buddy Alex Rudd's place. We are going to stay there tonight. And then actually have to work majority of tomorrow. Might get on the water for an hour or two when we head down to our Airbnb for the week. Alex and I are both fishing this event. He obviously knows the place much better than I, but I have a little bit of experience on Chickamauga, so I have a little bit of knowledge, not trying to use it as a preconceived notion, but as sort of a go run some areas that I've checked out in the past where it's kind of like some main river shell bars that might actually have some grass on it. So I think that's what I'm going to target this week. Honestly, I know ledge fishing is going to be in play, but I also know it's getting beaten up to all hell. It's like getting swamped with boats. So I know that strategically that is not the smart move. So I'm going to focus, at least at first, on the grass play. I'm also going to check some creek stuff. I have some springs in some certain creeks. Even some stumps like halfway through the creeks that might be places for these fish to pull out to. See if I can't scope some on Mega Live. Might play around with that. I think that's going to play heavy for me, is looking at these fish on forward if I'm not shallow. I don't know the grass situation, if it's matted up yet. If it is, punching, frogging. I think frogging will play shade lines and some grass anyways, but I'm probably going to focus majority on grass, a little bit more offshore, not really on the bank. I'd like to check out some back of the creek stuff, but with 200 competitors and only so many creeks that go way in the back, my fear of that strategy is running into, when you have 3 people in the same creek, it can be very hard to divvy up fish, especially over 2 days. So some of the areas that I'm going to be looking for is if I can have, I'm going to look at the areas and see how close I can have a multitude of patterns running. whether it be docks, whether it be grass, whether it be ledges, whether it be, you know, creeks. There's ledges even in some of these creeks that can be minutely overlooked. Something that I can access a multitude of things, because Chickamauga is known to be stingy. It's known to be here one day, gone the next. So I want to have a multitude of different things going. So we are going to keep our mind completely open in practice and run a lot of stuff. It is a lot of fun to figure these fish out, so I'm excited. But let's we're gonna go grab some food here soon, and I'll give you guys a little walkthrough of the new truck. Stopped, got some Wendy's, and here she is, the new whip, 2022 Dodge Ram Bighorn. I'll give you guys a little walkthrough, but the biggest change is now we got the Hobie in the back. Got a cooler, some waters and such, because it's all crammed in here. Storage has been much easier with this thing. I know because people are probably gonna, you know, we're probably thinking it. I will have a bed extender. Actually grabbing one here real soon after the trip to add on, but right now this is perfectly fine. It's not hanging off the bed too long. But quick walkthrough of the truck. We got first thing, we got our wheels back here. It kind of looks crammed, but I swear there's an organization process here. This whole side is just my clothes, camera gear, laptops. You know, I got my extra hats and crap all in here. The wheels actually just picked up because someone stole my Hobie wheels at the last NYKBF event. More my fault than anything else, but. And then in the front, there's nothing crazy. We have all of our rods that we're bringing down, a couple more hats, garbage bag for when we're driving. Around to the front. Obviously, driver's seat, got waters, the nice Apple Play and everything, Apple CarPlay and everything, nice screen with navigation as you guys saw. Storage, obviously options. I'm not gonna go through the whole entirety of the truck here with you guys, but you got each door, I have little compartments that I have different tools and such, which leads us to the last door. Like I mentioned, had different tools and such. Like I have extra, you know, leashes and everything, you know, tools for pedal drive, different GoPro accessories, the whole shebang, stickers for folks. And then in here, there's actually an organization beyond, you know, the bait's just sprawled in here and the drill I threw in last minute, but we got bags full of plastics, lunchbox, seat, tackle crate, live and 360 transducers, my batteries, behind here's my board, net, all that jazz. Again, more hats. Again, more hats. We got more batteries back here, and then my full tub of boxes that are not in my crate, and more plastics, more batteries, all that jazz. But I can pretty much fit everything back here. We'll have a video coming out that's like my full tow vehicle once I really get everything dialed and I have all the pieces put together. But this really does the job for me. And I'm absolutely loving this in compared to the Nissan Sweets, because I did not have a lot of room. I'd be crammed in that thing. Granted, it got the job done and we got a win out of it, a national win, a lot of local wins out of that car. I loved everything it got me to, from point A to point B, and the opportunities it provided me. But it's time to get the big boy truck, make the move, because it's going to be a lot easier to fish these events and to travel. I'm pumped. Wanted to show you guys quick, but I'm gonna actually grab food here and then get back on the road. We only have about 5.5 or so hours given traffic till we get to Rudd's place. All right, guys, so I didn't end up filming anything for the remainder of the trip. It was a quick trip compared to most videos where you're seeing me drive, you know, 18 hours. But I ended up driving a few more hours, got to my destination, which was my good buddy, Mr. Alex Rudd, who's actually in front of me here. We just went fishing. Stayed at his place last night, took me to one of his little honey holes. We had some fun fishing for a couple hours, and now we are on our way to our Airbnb down at Lake Chickamauga for the week. We're gonna go stop at Walmart, get some food, get settled in the Airbnb, maybe show you guys around there a little bit. Not a lot of travel stuff for you guys in this episode. It's gonna be predominantly just practice. We hope there's some productive stuff we're gonna find, and hopefully put out a good episode for you guys. Hopefully catch some fish, because that's what you guys are probably here to see, to catch some fish. So we're gonna grab some food here, get some dinner, and we will talk to you guys here in a little bit. Tis 4:45. Go catch all your fish. I don't have to worry about you on Saturday.
Yeah. So, I can promise you, if I go where I go and I get 2 bites, I'm loading this shit up and leaving. I'm going somewhere else.
I'm not gonna see you till Saturday.
Yeah.
Good luck, buddy.
Be careful.
Hey, you too. Day 1. Day 1 of practice. Oh, that's gorgeous. We are back. Lake Chickamauga. I say we're back. I'm back. New to this channel. You guys have never seen me at Lake Chickamauga. This is one of my favorite places on earth. It can be very, very hard to catch a bass, but you can also be rewarded. We're gonna go try to figure them out today. See what they're gonna do. I hope to find them offshore, but I know it's gonna be a challenge, especially with so many boats being out here every single day. But we're gonna see if we can find a mix of things. My game plan is actually to focus on areas that have the most diversity in terms of ledges, grass, shell beds, shallow, maybe some marinas, docks, so that I can try to figure out what is going on quicker. So that's the plan. We're gonna see if it actually works out. Let's get on the water, try to catch a bass. Got our first bass. Got our first little bass. I think it's a spotted bass too. Got our first bass Chickamauga so far. Little spotted bass on the Berkeley cane walker. Woo. Woo. So I'm about to head out of this little creek here. It looked really good on a map, and especially because you can't get a boat back in here. But there's little pads on the way out. It's popping, like there's bluegill in them, which typically means it's a good shot. There's gonna be bass. Probably fish it with a frog quick, but I'm hitting the outskirts with this mag draft. Just because it's first thing, a bunch of bait popping out here. Seeing if it can't produce a big bite. Got bumped, but I'm pretty sure it was a gar. Usually if you get bit on the mag draft, it's gonna be a good one. There's not many fish that just come up and bump the mag draft unless they're spawning. Give us a whirl for a little bit, and then we're gonna buzz out of here, graph for a little bit, hit some other shallow stuff, keep on trucking here. It'd be awesome to get a freaking bite on a mag draft right now. That'd be sweet. Oh, dude. What the heck? Got this striper. That's a largemouth giant. Don't know what that is. Oh, it's a freaking catfish. Got it in the tail. Oh, that got my heart pumping. I really thought that was a freak giant. Oh, God. So, guys, we found a lot of fish here. I've been just kind of looking around at them, and through a wacky rig, got a few of them. They don't want to eat it, but I'm seeing a lot of fish. Like, a lot of 15 to 17s, but I've seen a couple that are probably at around that 19 to 20 range. Ones I would really like on Saturday and Sunday. Clear water, a lot of fish. You know, visually confirming that they're here. Just need to figure out how to get them to eat, because they're kind of skirting a lot of stuff. There's a lot of 3 to 5 inch gizzard shad in here. I'm gonna lock this 6-inch mag draft in my hand, just because it's a little bit grassy here on top, so it could be a little bit difficult to throw a glide. I'd like to throw a glide just because you also can just get a lot of the attention of bigger ones to make them show themselves, but we're gonna see if any of them want to play ball. Alright guys, so we finally caught our first bass. We saw him, he was with like probably 4, 5, 18, 19 inches. So it's a promising sign, especially that it just ate the fluke. The other ones weren't interested in it though, that's the only issue. It might be a timing deal, might need to make long casts. Not exactly sure, but we're gonna keep running this pattern and see if I can get another bite on a fluke. Especially try to get one of the bigger ones to be tricked. I don't know what it's gonna take, but might throw like a big wake bait, glide bait, something like that. Under this tree. Oh god. Dude, those are 2 like 4-pounders right there.
Yeah, I'm telling those super fluke juniors in there. Cause like, you know, being smaller too.
Oh god. I got one, I got a good one. Oh god. There's a good one. On the fluke. Oh yeah, I got the one that just blew up on that frog.
Did you catch it on the frog or fluke?
The fluke, or something just blew up on like a bird or something under that tree. Tree spawned out. Okay. The old fluke. Did you see that? That's exactly what just happened to me. Well, that was sweet. There's another good one. And go figure, the frog bite, I turned my back camera off for a second because that was a sick catch. I just cracked him with a frog. See you later, buddy. Alright guys, a little midday update here. It is now finally noon on our first day of practice. We're running a bunch more shallow stuff, graphing some main river ledges along the way, seeing if we can't just put together a bunch of different things around this area. But right now we've only really found one good area. Problem is it's like right across from a ramp, so the chances of having it alone are small. But Red and I figured out a little deal in there. Just want to give you guys an update that not a lot of fish have been caught today, but we're putting together some puzzle pieces. I don't really like to catch a lot of fish in practice, but we're definitely seeing them. We can put a few in the boat, but keep putting those big ones in the boat right now, or what we're trying to figure out. Well, I keep getting fooled by these suckers. Thank you. Goodbye. There we go. Got a good one on the mag draft. It's like a by 17, 18 incher. Figures the GoPro isn't going anymore because it's about dead and we're about to leave. I was just kind of putzing around here, but there's a good one. Long and skinny. See you later, buddy. Every time I turn off the dang GoPro, I catch one. I was literally gonna head in, but I saw this stuff. That's a good one. That is a dang good one. That is a dang good one. I'm fighting them horribly. Oh, God. Come here. Come here. That's a dang good one. Whew. Think that mag draft's been chewed? Long fish. That's over 20 for sure. For sure. Probably only 4 pounds. I mean, that's might be 21. See you later, mama. All right. All right, guys. We are back at the Airbnb. We got all rigged up and ready for tomorrow in terms of tackle and all that jazz. Right now, we're doing a couple different things. We are, one, reviewing our footage from the day. We got Google Maps. And then because I'm staying with Mr. Alex Rudd and he ditched me tonight, kidding, he didn't ditch me, but it's him and his wife's anniversary. But I got the Airbnb to myself tonight, so we're watching Rudd's new video on TV. So we're kind of utilizing a lot of screens right now. But today was good. Today, there are some clues that are still left to be discovered. There's some things we need to figure out, but what we found today was pretty good and a really good step in the right direction. And for a place that can be very stingy, the fish told us a couple things today that I think would be very crucial. And that is when that sun really gets up like it's going to be this weekend, that those shade lines are really going to be a factor post around 10 a.m. You know, those early hours are going to be crucial to capitalizing on your bigger bites, I think. You know, granted, we got later bites or bigger bites later in the day, but the amount of fish that we saw in that area today in clear water, like visually seeing them, I think those low light hours are going to be very important, and we need to capitalize as much as we can on that time frame. So tomorrow, we're going to take you guys, and also I need to apologize for the 2-3 fish catches today that my GoPro was not running for. I forget my backup SD card, and of course, when I say that, it's in my truck, so I didn't bring my truck, put it in my kayak. So I can run it for 8 hours straight. What I need to do is figure out this looping deal but I'm just so forgetful. I'm afraid if I do looping, it's going to erase footage of me catching fish, and I'm going to forget about it, and it just, yeah. You can see how my brain works. But either way, I apologize you guys did not see those 3 fish catches, but you did get at least see the fish. So it's going to be interesting. So I'm going to get this stuff done, and I will see you guys in the morning. Day 2 of practice. Here bright and early. Not really bright, just early. Gonna go see what we can find today. Another day on beautiful Lake Chickamauga. Alright guys, good morning. Day 2. Just launched the kayak and we are headed out to our area that we want to go explore. Gonna do a little graphing today too. See if we can't find some offshore grass spots, maybe some main river ledges, something that we can add to our arsenal. But majority of what we're going to check out today is going to be similar to yesterday in terms of just shallow, hopefully clear water, find some hydrilla and fish up and chasing some bluegill and or gizzards. It really doesn't bother me either way. And then hopefully we can catch some. Hopefully catch a few bass today. I really want to catch one out deep. Those catfish schools have me butt hurt. I really wanted to catch a bass offshore, but we're gonna see if we can't find a few today. Let's go. There's one. Cleat and tackle flipping jig. It's probably a 16. Flipping around some of the shallow stuff. I couldn't find any of them out deep, at least in the time that I looked, and there's a lot of freaking people here. That's my only issue. A lot of kayaks in here. I haven't seen anybody catch anything, but not sure that's something I want to screw with right now. Let's see if wood is a pattern here. Some thicker cypress trees too, compared to those little ones over there. All right guys, we are making a move. We caught that one fish on a jig, flipped around some more wood, did not get bit. Tried a couple different things. There were just so many kayaks in there that I just didn't see it worth it for me to spend more time in there. I just didn't have anything that told me anything was going to be really convincing. So I'm making a little bit of a move here. Gonna go try some ledge stuff, see if I can't find a school and not get fooled by catfish this time. This is what we want to see right now. You guys see that? See that current ripping around this thing? That's what we want to see. I think they have 2 or 3 generators open right now, running up at the Wattsbar Dam. Wattsbar Dam feeds down into Chickamauga. So we want that current so those ledge fish set up right. That current really is supposed to essentially help everything bite-wise on this lake, regardless shallow, deep, what have you. It's supposed to help everybody. There we go. Found this one. There we go. Little tubby guy. You can see him right there. It's the bass. We've caught 3 fish off this ledge and all of them are small. And I quite honestly, I'm just having too much fun throwing at them on Mega Live with the shaky head. So I'm probably gonna keep fishing here for a little bit, but we do need to get out of here because I see those storms coming. So I need to go back and I'll probably go fish that marina for a little bit and then figure out a creek to go down. But right now it's too much fun hitting these fish with a shaky head. I mean, some people think it's boring to drag. I freaking love it. I actually watch them swim around on side imaging. Maybe catch one more and then get out of here. Give it 5 minutes. So many fish on side imaging. Oh, there's one. Yeah, just like that. He's on. Suckers are getting me soaked. They're all like 16 inches. There's no big ones in it. And they're like 15 and 15 inches. I feel better. Oh yeah, much better. Oh god. are good ones in here. Decent one anyway. Yeah, turn around because there's a boat coming. Oh my gosh, they're everywhere over there. That's a good one. That's a 19, 18 and a half, 19 incher. That worm's going to work. I can't leave when they're doing that. It's just too good. Just so much fun catching fish. And I already like have decided basically I'm not coming here. I'm just having fun. Just having fun. There we go. That's a good one. Oh gosh. Kind of want to leave now. I think I should leave now. I'm really torn on what to do. Well, I feel like a really big dummy. I should not have caught this fish. You, sir, have got me torn because you are a big one. And I don't know what to do now because they're loaded in here. And that's a 20 incher right there. That is a 20 incher. Oh, it's so hard to resist throwing at them. Gosh, dang it. I just know like, I just know they can be gone come Saturday. I want to make another cast so bad. I'm internally like struggling because I think it's going to be freaking crazy down here come Saturday. I don't know if this spot will hold up for 2 days. Oh my god, I don't know. I can't. I gotta make one of them cast. I gotta. It's like you have this internal struggle where it's like you debate on if spots are just gonna be too good that you don't want to fish them because you want to leave them alone. But then you don't know if those fish are gonna be there. Especially because this school is like literally on nothing. It's so sketch. I think I need to call Rudd, get his opinion. Because right now I'm almost in a boat lane, so this could be kind of crazy come this weekend.
Catch 10-pounder?
No, I wish. But I am really, really torn on what to do now. Hold on.
Okay.
Dude, I found a megawatt of them. And no one is around, but it's in a freaking boat. Well, like, so I find this, I see this school.
Yeah.
And I turn around, I cast at it, and the first 3 casts are all like 15 inches.
So, here's my experience with that. When they're on nothing like that, when they drop the current off those fish, well, that school will just bust apart and they'll spread out everywhere. And unless you're able to like live scope them and like pick out the individual fish, it gets really hard to catch them. Which you have that ability.
Right.
But you're also going to be in a boat lane on Chickamauga Lake on a Saturday. Yeah.
I'm like breaking all of my practice rules right now.
Are you still catching them? Still getting bites?
Dude, I literally have caught 2 on the phone with you.
Oh, okay. You just caught them. Got you. So you're like hammering their ass.
Yeah, like I can't stop. Like literally my brain says, you idiot, stop casting. But here I am casting. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. That's why I figured I'd call you to get some peace of mind here. All right, buddy.
See you, man.
See ya. Well, guys, we're just going to keep catching them. Breaking all my practice rules. We're going to have some fun. We're already TOC bound. We got a good plan in place already if we don't find anything tomorrow. Let's just catch some fish and you guys come along. Like there, it's... See, I can see him on live right in front of me.
Love it. Are you catching them on live on the ledge?
Yeah.
Nice. Get it right.
Oh god, that's a giant.
I hear it. I hear it.
That's a big one.
Speeding direct, going wild.
Oh god, he's got a, oh, it's not a big one, but it's like an 18. He's got killed. Dude, it's so sick. It's like an 8. It's like a 3.5 pounder.
That's fun though.
Well, I probably should have retied. Oh, it looks like I had a bad knot. Go figure. Lost my dang mag jack. As soon as I hit the water, that thing blew up on it. It was a good one too. It was like a 4-pounder. I don't know if you guys can see that, but that is a deer swimming in the water, just his head. Try to zoom in for you guys, try to see it. It's hilarious. I was like, that's not a bird. I was like, what is that? Like, oh, it's a deer head floating in the water. Oh, it's swimming. Alright guys, last day of practice. Tournament day is tomorrow, and we're gonna try some backwater stuff today. I'm gonna do that for a little bit, and we might honestly pack up, leave, and head to a different area. We're gonna play it by ear and see what goes down here. I just know that the offshore deal this weekend is going to be absolutely insane in terms of boat pressure. Just from it being a really nice weekend, the weekend after Memorial Day, it's Lake Chickamauga. So there's gonna be people all over the dang place. Probably not gonna be the smartest decision to be going out on the water, you know, main lake in a dang kayak. So I'm gonna check some backwater stuff, keep it honest. Yeah, I'm sorry, pal. Sucker got it right in the eyeball. First one on the Chapo.
Is there a bunch of boats back there?
No, I was the only one in the parking lot this morning.
Really?
Yeah.
That's Is it muddy?
Crystal.
Okay, throw a piece of plastic to it. Throw like a Carolina rig, real like Carolina rig, Carolina rig.
Oh god. Dude, I just got destroyed on top. A freaking frog.
Did you?
Yeah, I'm in pads right now. I guess I could have been a dog. Nope, that's a pass. Holy crap, dude. That's a giant. Yeah. Well, that'll do. Big old blow up on a frog. Let's see if there's any more in here. So we can have ourselves a little sneaky deal. I would like to know that there's more than one back here. So we're gonna make one more cast. Boogie. I at least want to get blown up on a second time, just to get confirmation there's more fish in here. That was fun as heck though. And back and winds, that works too.
Yeah, right. Or another 10 grand or 5 grand or whatever.
Oh god! Thank you. Your good luck.
Another one.
Yeah, it's only like a 14-incher.
Hey. Don't underestimate the power of a 14-incher.
Sure.
It's like something's gonna explode. That's right.
Oh, yeah, okay, another one. I think I need to get out of here.
Well, how big's this one?
17.
Yeah. That's 3 on a frog, so...
I'm out. Alright. Next spot. Alright guys, we are back at the house. We went to registration, got checked in. Really wasn't all much to show you guys. Just kind of signed in, said hello, and went on our way. But we're back. We are rigged up and ready to go for day 1 of the Hobie BOS on Lake Chickamauga. So that being said, we will see you guys on the next episode for tournament day. If you've not already, please give this video a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel if you're not already. And we'll see you guys on tournament day.